are now having a meeting in the national capital is what we are learning. Not all the 10 MLAs are present in this meeting. Few MLAs in fact have skipped the meeting. Some JJP MLAs are also in touch with the Bharatiya Janta Party. Dushyant Chautala will also be holding a big rally in Hisar tomorrow. Several MLAs of the JJP are set to also join the BJP. Biplab Deb, BJP is in charge for Haryana, is also reaching Chandigarh, as 5 MLAs of JJP are currently in talks with the BJP. For more details, let's quickly go across to Arun, who's been tracking all the latest developments for us. Arun, what are you learning as far as these developments are concerned, as far as all those MLAs from JJP especially that are in touch with the BJP?
Well, see, our sources are telling us that JJP is holding its legislative parties meeting here in Delhi. Remember, Dushyant Chautala met JP Nadda yesterday in Delhi, and he is still in Delhi. And we are also given to understand that since JJP has 10 MLAs in Haryana, only half of them are present in this legislative party meeting of JJP, which is a troubling sign for JJP. And we're also given to understand, by our sources, that a few JJP MLAs are in touch with BJP. These are those MLAs who were not happy with the decision of Dushyant Chautala to move away from the BJP in Haryana, and therefore in this critical times, we are given to understand that those JJP MLAs are not present in that Dushyant Chautala's meeting. Dushyant Chautala, of course, is in Delhi at this moment, and we are also given to understand that tomorrow he is going to hold a mega rally in Hisar, where perhaps he is going to announce or tell the public there that why he decided to split away or move away from Bharatiya Janata Party. So both BJP and JJP are in huddle at this moment.
Right.
As we all know that in Chandigarh, legislative party meeting of Bharatiya Janata Party will be starting very soon, and of course central observers, BJP observers, Union Minister Arjun Munda and National General Secretary Tarun Chugh are going to be part of that meeting. We are also told by our sources that somewhere around 1:30 all the MLAs will be going to Raj Bhavan, BJP MLAs will be going to Raj Bhavan, and perhaps they will be resigning, and then the formation of new government with the help of independents.
All right. In fact, I'm going to request you, Arun, to continue staying with us. We are getting in more breaking inputs. Remember, the situation should be now clear in a matter of hours as far as Haryana is concerned. We are also learning about the front runners for the chief ministerial phase in Haryana. Nayab Saini and Sanjay Bhatia are the expected front runners for the post of Chief Minister of Haryana. This is the big breaking input that we are bringing to you. Let's quickly go across to Payal. Payal, on expected lines, since the bone of contention were a couple of seats in Haryana, do tell us why Nayab Saini and Sanjay Bhatia?
Well, we've seen BJP do this in the past as well. I remember it happened in Prime Minister's own home state, Gujarat, where Vijay Rupani made way for, Bhupendra Patel, and Bhupendra Patel essentially came from nowhere. They had no idea whatsoever who Bhupendra Patel really was, but that is a surprise that was really came in. Biplab Deb suffered the same fortune, and so did Karnataka former CM B.S. Yedurappa. So obviously, the BJP probably looking at putting in a fresh face, putting in a fresh, a number of names in place, so that at least that can really take shape in that way. That is something which is being spoken about. Both of these names that you just mentioned are sitting MPs in the parliament from the BJP in Haryana. It'll be important to see what really transpires, given the fact that Manohar Lal Khattar has served his second term. He's at the fag end of his second term as well. There was a lot of confidence that was expressed by the BJP, saying that he might seek his third term. But these are fast-paced development. But everything will be cleared in just a matter of a couple of hours once the meeting of the legislative party really takes place. So that is going to be after which, of course, they will go to the governor, like our colleagues have been reporting, to present their idea that they would be in fact forming the government. They have the numbers in place.
While the other big question that comes to mind is why not Manohar Lal Khattar? I know you very rightly mentioned that he's at his fag end of this term, but the fact of the matter remains he's somebody who's been heavily favoured by the Prime Minister, also is held in high regard by the BJP.
Yes, that was the same case with a lot of other people, but party looks at a lot of calculation. Party probably looks at the fact that you want to bring in new leadership, you want to bring in fresh faces, and that's the reason You even had a BS Yadurappa also being changed, despite the fact that he was hugely popular. He was able to, stage a defection for the BJP at a very crucial juncture, and it was had resulted in the falling of the Kumaraswamy government. So obviously, why the party is really thinking that we'll know in a bit from now. But possibly this could be one of the possibilities. We're just hearing these, from the BJP sources. But if the BJP really decides to go ahead and continue with Manohar Lal Khattar, then probably that could also really happen. But it's very, very difficult to guess what the BJP really has been saying. But party leaders have expressed sentiment that there probably is a fatigue which is set in as far as Manohar Lal Khattar is concerned. He's not been able to handle a couple of situations. Also, the farmer protest also being one of the situations that probably led to a lot of a backlash against him within the party, within the setup. So much so that JJP leaders are not even able to go ahead and go to the villages, and they've been protested in a huge manner by the farmers, and also the Jats have gone against them as well. So, what is the image that the center hopes that Haryana can be created? Because you're looking at elections in the next 6 months or so, and probably the BJP wants to probably see if they can repeat the model of Gujarat and of course Tripura and Karnataka did not really happen. Karnataka, it in fact backfired for them because they were not able to win the Karnataka Assembly elections next time around. But let's see what really happens. We'll know that in a matter of hours, because that legislative party meeting is going to be very crucial. So that legislative party meeting, Akansha, takes place, in Chandigarh. Meanwhile, Dushyant Chautala, who was here in the national capital yesterday to meet JP Nadda, is camped in the national capital itself. He's in fact going to be holding a meeting with his party leaders in his farmhouse in the national capital in a short while from now.
All right. On that note, let me quickly go across to Arun also, who continues to stay with us. Arun, some very crucial and significant points being made by Payal over there. Do shed light on the need for Haryana to now have a chief ministerial face. I think Payal very rightly pointed out the kind of toll that the farmers' protests has taken on the current administration and the governance of Haryana.
Well, see, Kansha, BJP is known for surprises. Sometime what you guess, it doesn't happen in that way, and sometime when you're not able to guess, it happens. So, what is going to happen in next couple of hours there, it's very, very difficult to actually, gauge. But of course, there were times, even 6 to 8 months back, when there were rumours that Manohar Lal Khattar would be replaced by BJP central leadership, but it didn't happen at that point in time. Now, once again, when BJP is splitting from JJP, whether they will take this decision to move away from Manohar Lal Khattar and give opportunity to somebody else. Remember, the two names which are floating at this moment, both are member of parliaments of Bharatiya Janata Party, and also of course Nayab Saini, who's the chief of Haryana BJP, and the other one who's a member of parliament from Karnal. So these two names are going around at this moment. But what exactly is going to happen? Whether Manohar Lal Khattar will continue or somebody else will replace him? Because if Manohar Lal Khattar takes oath again, so he will be the chief minister for the third term of Haryana. Or if somebody else has come, both the names, Akansha, which are being floated at this moment are not from the Jat community. Remember, it was BJP who in fact moved away from the politics, a decade-long politics of Jat in Haryana, when they gave opportunity to Manohar Lal Khattar. And in fact, many people were saying that in the second term of Manohar Lal Khattar, it would be difficult for the BJP to actually go along without the Jat vote. But that happened. They formed the government once again with 40 MLAs, and of course the support of JJP. Now, what is going to be the larger plan of BJP? That is something which is which we'll have to look for. Remember also that Haryana will also go to polls this year itself. So whatever decision BJP will take at this moment, it is going to be, of course, in regards to the assembly election which are due in 2024.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to request you, Arun and Payal, to continue staying with us. On that note, I think the prime concern right now for the Bharatiya Janata Party, if they are now considering this split at all costs, will be to secure their numbers. On that note, let's also break down those numbers for you on the screen. As you can see, the Haryana government, as far as the total seat strength is concerned, it's 90. The halfway mark is 46. BJP is currently placed at 41. JJP at 10. Others at 7. The Congress party, of course, at 30. And with that, it's also important that the BJP now also includes more MLAs, because remember, some from the JJP are already in talks with the Bharatiya Janata Party.